Ever found yourself staring at a mountain of credit card bills, wondering how you ever managed to pay them off? It's a predicament many of us find ourselves in. The ease of swiping a card or clicking buy now has a way of making us forget that every purchase is a debt to be repaid. And before we know it, we're drowning in credit card debt with the weight of interest rates pulling us deeper underwater. For some, it's the convenience of cashless transactions. For others, it's the allure of rewards and points. But the end result is often the same, a pile of bills that feels insurmountable. It's not just about the money, it's the stress, the anxiety, the feeling of being trapped in a cycle that's hard to break free from. If you're nodding your head, know that you're not alone, and there's a solution: consolidating your credit card debt. So what exactly does it mean to consolidate your credit card debt? Well, imagine you're juggling several balls at once, each ball representing a different credit card debt. You're trying to keep them all in the air, but it's getting harder and harder. Now imagine if you could merge all those balls into one. Suddenly, you're only juggling one ball. This is essentially what credit card debt consolidation is all about. Credit card debt consolidation is the process of combining all your credit card debts into one single payment. Instead of keeping track of multiple due dates, interest rates, and balances, you only have to manage one. It's like turning a chaotic juggling act into a simple game of catch. But how does this help you? Well, let's explore some of the potential benefits. First off, there's the chance to secure a lower interest rate. By consolidating your debts, you might be able to negotiate a rate that's less than the combined interest rates of your individual cards. And a lower interest rate means you could save a significant amount of money over time. Another benefit is the simplified payment process. Remember those multiple balls you were juggling? Now you only have to worry about one. This can reduce stress and make it easier to manage your finances. You're more likely to make your payments on time and avoid late fees when you only have one due date to remember. Lastly, consolidating your credit card debts could potentially improve your credit score. Timely payments and reduced debt can positively impact your credit history. So not only does consolidation make your debt more manageable, but it might also give your credit score a little boost. However, it's important to remember that consolidation isn't a magic solution. It's a tool that can help you manage your debt more effectively if used wisely. Okay guys, so I know that I would be doing you a huge disservice if I did not mention one of the best financial and credit platforms on the planet, Smart Credit. If you are on your journey to obtaining your best credit scores, you'll need to add Smart Credit to your arsenal of financial tools. It's an all-in-one platform that you can use to help keep track of your credit scores, address errors on your credit report directly with the creditor using the Score Builder action buttons. Hands down, my absolute favorite feature is still the Score Boost feature, and it is second to none. If you are not paying your credit card bills by a certain date, this can dramatically impact how many points you can grow your score each month. Now, this can be done when you become a Smart Credit user. If you want to control every aspect of your finances, all while using one affordable solution, this would be it. And to top off everything, you'll be able to track any companies that are selling your private information using Privacy Master, along with $1 million of fraud insurance. When I saw this months ago, it was an absolute no-brainer for me. And because you're watching this right now, you'll be able to get a 7-day $1 trial and a discount on the monthly service when you use my discount link pinned in my comment section or in my video description. You can thank me later for this one, guys. So you might be wondering, how do I consolidate my credit card debt? Let's break it down. Consolidating your credit card debt isn't as daunting as it might sound. It's a journey that begins with a simple step: assessing your debt. This is the foundation on which your debt consolidation strategy will be built. Begin by listing all your credit cards, noting the balances, interest rate, and minimum payments for each one. It's crucial to have a clear understanding of your financial situation. This process might seem overwhelming, but remember, knowledge is power. Once you've got a handle on your debt, it's time to move on to step 2, researching your options. Credit card debt can be consolidated in a few ways. One popular method is using a balance transfer card. These cards often come with a promotional period of low or even 0% interest. This gives you a window to pay down your debt without accruing additional interest. Another option is taking out a personal loan. Personal loans often have lower interest rates than credit cards and give you a set period to repay your debt in regular, manageable payments. However, both of these options come with their own set of considerations. Balance transfer cards often require a good to excellent credit score, and the promotional interest rate is only temporary. Personal loans, on the other hand, might come with origination fees and require a longer commitment. This brings us to step 3, comparing interest rates. Take a look at the rates offered by different balance transfer cards or personal loans. Remember to factor in any fees or charges. Your goal is to find an option that will cost you less in the long run than continuing to pay off your credit cards at their current interest rates. Once you've found the most cost-effective option for you, it's time for step 4, applying for a loan or balance transfer card. This process will vary depending on the lender or card issuer, but generally involves a credit check and proof of income. After your application has been approved, you're ready for the final step, using your new loan or card to pay off your existing debt. This means transferring the balances from your old cards to your new card or using the funds from your loan to pay off your credit cards. Once this is done, your old debts will have been consolidated into one manageable payment. The key is to stay disciplined and stick to your repayment plan. Once you've paid off your existing debt with your new loan or card, you'll only have one payment to worry about, and that's pretty much it. But before you jump into consolidating your credit card debt, there are some important points to keep in mind. First and foremost, remember that consolidation is a tool to simplify your payments. Instead of juggling multiple bills from different credit card companies, you'll have one monthly payment to focus on. But this doesn't mean your debt magically disappears. It's still there, and it's still your responsibility. Second, consolidating your debt could potentially lower your interest rates. This is because you may be able to secure a lower rate on a consolidation loan than the average rate on your existing credit cards, but it's not a guarantee. Always compare your options and understand the terms. Third, let's not forget that consolidation is not an excuse to accrue more debt. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. You need to handle that basket very carefully. If you start racking up more credit card debt after consolidation, you'll find yourself in a deeper hole. Finally, remember that consolidation should be part of a larger strategy to manage your debt. This includes creating a budget, cutting unnecessary expenses, and focusing on paying down your debt. It's not a magic trick that will make your debt disappear overnight. Remember, consolidating your credit card debt is a strategy. So, we journeyed through the process of consolidating your credit card debt. Let's take a second to reflect on what we've learned. Consolidating your credit card debt is not a magic wand, but a tool, a potentially useful one for those grappling with multiple debts. It's about bringing together all your debts under one umbrella, simplifying your payments, and often reducing your interest rate. But remember, it's only effective when used wisely. This journey requires you to be proactive, to understand your financial situation, and to explore the best debt consolidation options available. It takes discipline to stick to a repayment plan, to resist the temptation of unnecessary expenditure, and to focus on reducing your debt. Credit card debt consolidation is not a quick fix, but a step towards financial freedom. It's an opportunity to regain control of your finances and to set a course towards a debt-free future. With the right strategy, you can turn those mountains of bills into manageable molehills. It's all about taking that first step.